All right, it's the Shenita frequency. Welcome to the round. Make sure you hit that portal. All right, so you can connect your currency uh, to good intentions. All right, and help grow this platform forward. I'm just waiting on my Shopify to verify. All right, and my merch will be ready, guys. Welcome to the round. All right. We are growing, Nita Bees. Look at that. We are growing, man. Can't be stopped. All right. Can't be stopped. Can't nobody stop you but you. Anything else is an illusion. All right. Anything else is an illusion. Thank you, ancestors, for being here. All right. Thank you, higher self. All right. Thank you, Moon, for being here. We're going to get into this Moon message. All right. Let's see what the Moon got to say, y'all. Okay. Let's see what the Moon got to say. You know, the Moon comes with the clarity and the dreams, man. All right. Let's see what this Moon got to say about these knives being out, man. The knives are out, y'all. All right, the people know that this new window is here. All right, and they trying to take a ride. They trying to take a ride, man. They trying to take a ride. Yeah, they trying to take a daggone ride. They know you about to get up out this thing. You about to get up out that reality and they can't come. All right, they know you about to get up out that reality, baby. And they trying to come with you. All right, they trying to come with you, baby. It's a no. You done already showed yourself, man. You should have held down and faked just a little lie. All right, but see, that's how the Most High God and your higher self work. All right, it knows exactly what it's doing when it comes to these fake people. All right, playing up in your energy. Look at death coming in, man. All right. Welcome to the Shenita frequency. Okay, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn your notifications on. All right. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Like, subscribe. I can't stress it enough. Okay, you can donate to my Amazon wish list. Get me some candles and stuff. I need some candles and stuff, y'all. Also, make sure that you pour into me through the portal that I created when it comes to my cash app. I'm gonna start doing readings tomorrow, so I'm gonna leave that information if you want to get a reading. Okay, I'm gonna do a special just to get y'all addicted to me. All right, and then you'll be wanting me to read you all the time. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so my Shopify is low and I'm waiting on that. So let's get into this message, okay? We got the death coming in. Yeah, we got the death card coming in because there's some extensive change that needs to happen. Okay? This is why the people, you got to make sure that you are looking at all the videos, okay, to see what timeline you are on. These messages that I'm giving you guys are timeless. They are classic. You understand what I'm saying? Timeless. All right. Depending on, man, because see, listen, if you get stuck, you got to go back. You're going to be back on that timeline, playing out that storyline. That's why I tell y'all it's important to listen. Get your message so that you can accelerate and you don't get caught behind. All right, but these messages are timeless. Okay, depending where you are in your life, depending on the moves that you make, depending on if you're distracted, depending on if you're taking these opportunities or not. Okay, remember that opportunities only come once in a lifetime, guys. All right, so don't miss out on your opportunities and your messages. It's time for you to take your life serious. Okay? It's time for you to take your life serious. All right? Listen, we done all had to make U-turns. All right, we done made mistakes, but why keep making the mistakes when you got me here as a form of guidance that's gonna put you back in alignment with yourself? All right, that's why I'm saying I'm here for a different reason than these other people. I don't know what their reasons are, but when I pull these cards out, it's to get you back in alignment. Okay? Because we all fall out of alignment. It's to get you your messages. It's for you to be connected back with your ancestors. Ancestors sitting right over here with me, all right? Then called you up in this thing. Or your higher self, or whatever you believe in that guides you, that helps you, all right, and can get your attention, got you over here. All right, so stop being afraid of the cards. The cards only have demonic meanings if the person touching them has demonic intentions and beliefs. It's just like anything else. It's about the person and their intentions and what they're doing. All right, and you should trust your discernment and intuition enough to be able to fill out the energy. All right, so if you feel as though I'm demonic, then what attracted you over here to me? You must be daggone demonic. I said you must be demonic. All right, because you can get your little butt on over here. All right, but if you know you're not demonic and you know that you over here, then I mean, it is what it is. Come get your message and stop being afraid of the things that you don't understand. Go get an understanding of these things for yourself. All right. So we got death trying to come in to create this change. All right. Like I said, there's a window of opportunity. Okay, and it's not going to be open for long. If you want to lose weight, then go ahead and kill them parasites now. Start cleaning that body out and start working out. Go get your gym membership. Start turning and rehearsing into that person that loses weight. Whatever that character looks like, sit with yourself. All right? And ask yourself, what does that person that I want to be looks like? Okay? Make sure you get a journal or something, write it down, and start going ahead and rehearsing that version of yourself that you want to be. This is the perfect time right now because, like I said, this window about to close and you going to be stuck in that loop if you don't take this opportunity. All right? If you don't take this opportunity while this window is open, I don't know when the next opportunity to take this specific path, all right, is going to open back up again. So if you're ready for the change, start making them now. All right, you are being fully supported at this time with your ancestors, your spiritual guides, most high God, higher self, whatever it is. This window is open. And this is why people trying to come back in. This is why people trying to reattach. They trying to apologize because they know once you get through that window, that thing is closed. All right, so don't be fooled. People always gonna show you when opportunities are coming your way by their behaviors and them trying to reattach. They trying to hitch a ride. All right, they trying to hitch a ride because they know you about this thing. All right, so let's get into this moon message. Death coming in. Let it get rid of everything. Okay, so that when you are in this window, right, of opportunity that you're going to take advantage of, where everything you want is, okay? Yeah, where everything that you've been feeling but you can't see yet. Yeah, some of that stuff is in this window of opportunity. Okay, that's why you make him feel it even more. You may really feel like you're in the wrong story. It's because this window of opportunity is here, and what you want is getting closer because it's in this opportunity. This window has opened up. You understand what I'm saying? Get your butt in there. Start behaving like that new person. Don't worry about making it perfect. Okay? Just embody that character, embody that person that you want to be. Okay? Start really rehearsing it. Okay? You are fully supported. Let this change come in. Let the people that's supposed to go. All right, if there's something you need to free yourself from it. Bad habits, ways, people, relationships. All right, eating habits, whatever it is that you need to liberate yourself from. You need to go ahead and liberate it. All right, and that goes for even that social media and people that you are watching that you feel that you don't need anymore. I said when it comes to that social media and them channels that you connected to that represent a part of yourself that you don't want to see no more, it's time to unsubscribe. All right, but make sure you stay subscribed on up over here. All right, yeah, I'm telling you the truth and being petty at the same time. All right, no, seriously, it's important to know when to unsubscribe from something. All right, it's important to understand when to free yourself from these subscriptions that don't challenge you. Okay, that don't push you. All right, they taking up space not only on your phone. All right, and we know how hard it is to get some space up on that daggone phone, baby. It's the same way in your life, okay? It's hard to get that space freed up in your life, all right? So make sure you freeing it up because every little thing you take in is creating your reality. All right? Allow this empowerment to come in. Don't fight against it. All right? This is a new era for some of you guys. All right? This new era is coming in. Embrace it and practice the the version of yourself that you want to be. You know how these celebrities and stuff talk about a new era? They know what's going on. All right? But now it's time for you to get in the game. It's time for your new era. All right? It's time for your new era. Okay? Who do you want to be this time? How you going to recreate yourself? It's that easy. It is many versions of ourselves, guys. Okay? You do not have to stay the same. This is an opportunity to be whatever you want to be, turn into whatever it is you want to turn into. All right? This is the dawn of a new era, and whatever you choosing, okay, to go into. Remember, you're gonna have to take this role with it. You're gonna have to own it. So if it's something that you know you're not ready for, okay, then don't mess with it right now. But if there's a version of yourself that you feel is realistic and fits where you want to be at this time, all right, it's time. It's time to do it. All right, put everything into this, man. Okay, you're gonna see that it's gonna come with ease. And now I'm not gonna say giving up food and all these things, smoking and all this stuff. I'm not gonna say it's be 100% easy, but you're gonna feel like it's a little bit easier this time than it has been any other time. And it's because you being pushed to do it. You being supported, okay, energetically. All right, so take that leap of faith into this new, all right, into this new version of yourself where some of the things that you want are available. Okay, look at this material comfort, man. This change is bringing money, comfort, leisure. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you choosing that version of yourself that has material comfort. Okay, it's supported at this time. I'm telling you. Make sure you choosing, all right, a lifestyle or a version of yourself that is attached to this material comfort. I feel like even if it seems impossible, okay, you need to understand and trust that this version of yourself exists. It exists because you know it. See, if you can think it, you can be it. right? So if you've been thinking about this material comfort, this life of leisure, where money comes to you easier, okay, where some of y'all want to build and work hard. It's in your nature, okay? It's what you seen your family do, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you can still have comfort, okay? Whatever material comfort is to you, okay. I know that a lot of us want to free up time. All right, we want to be able to enjoy our hard work. Okay, then that's what you need to be asking for, right? Also, try to do some declarations, burn and release. Okay, to really send, when you do a burn and release and you write down the things that you want, okay, and you call that thing forth and you burn it, it gets all up in the ether, okay, where all our downloads and information and everything come. This is the perfect time to start burning that thing and bringing that stuff through, okay, because you're being supported at this time. This comfort is trying to come in, all right, if you fully embrace this change, if you calling forth, right, and vibrating high enough to get it. Okay, and this is why people gonna try to come back in with the knives, you know what I'm saying, and the apologies, because they can smell this currency. I said they can smell that this currency is a reality. Now, whether you embrace this character, all right, whether you embrace this version of yourself is another thing. That depends solely on how much you care about how you are vibrating, how connected to yourself that you are. Because self is always going to tell you what you need to do. Start asking yourself, how do I bring this material comfort in? All right. And stay open, okay, intuitively to receiving your messages. Okay. If you block, they might come through me. Whether you blocked or not, most of the time they probably gonna come through me or another source, your dreams. Okay. Sometimes they going your ancestors gonna be like, I just want to speak with you. All right. And so that's why it's important to have that connection to your ancestors, God, the most high. Okay, because we not always are our best self, right? We have our days, you know, we go through stresses, we still here in this 3D realm living this crazy life, right? But for the most part, you need to be able to listen to yourself, okay? Because that's how you get your messages, okay? So allow this change to come in. It's a rebirth, baby, all right? A lot of you guys are going through a rebirth, okay? So make sure that you listening to yourself, like I told you in the last video. I had some really good advice in the last video, and I ain't going to tell you in this video. I'm going to make you go watch it. All right, I'ma make you go watch it, baby. Okay, get my little views out. Yeah, we got motion. All right, there's gonna be a lot of motion, y'all. A lot of movement going on. A lot of kicking out and yeah, because it's a new era coming in. All right, so there's gonna be a lot of people leaving, a lot of people leaving on their own, a lot of people getting rid of themselves. Okay, we got a gender reveal coming in for somebody. It's a girl, yay. I mean, when did I make this card, man? And ain't that a mess? All right, why am I telling people business like this, man? For somebody, this gender reveal, it's a daggone girl. All right, but there's some type of motion that's going to be happening. Okay, man, why am I feeling like this baby girl? Man, I'm feeling like this baby girl is protection. I'm feeling like this baby girl that somebody is pregnant with, this baby girl is like a form of protection for somebody. Okay. Yeah, it's like a form of protection for somebody. This baby. Okay. There's a lot of motion going on. Okay. Yeah, I'm even feeling motion sickness, man. I said I'm even feeling the motion sickness, man. All right. Yeah, there's some type of baby coming. All right, for some of y'all. And there's a side child for somebody. Somebody baby daddy got another baby mama, man. This is a mess, okay? This is a dirty, stinking thing, this daggone thing called life, y'all. Okay? Just embrace everything that happens, y'all. Learn how to just laugh at life. Alright? Because it's nothing but a classroom, it's nothing but a movie, it's nothing but a journey. The more that you're able to laugh stuff off and not take it too personal, the better your vibration is. Okay, just know that you always in control of your story. You can't control nobody else. I know you want to control that baby daddy and all that, but you can't. Your happiness activates demons and wish fulfillment. Dang, what I told y'all. What I told y'all. This money, okay, and this wish fulfillment, man. Okay. Allow this change to come in. A lot of y'all got some wishes that's going to be fulfilled. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. All right, and what your heart desires. But some of these things are in this new window, this new era. Okay, that's coming forth. Make sure you listening to yourself. Also, make sure you look at my last video. Okay, I got a lot of good advice in there for you guys that I think that will help you move forward. Me, I got my moon water that I'm using, and I'm starting to clean my body with it. I'm starting to clean my body more than once a day because I feel like right now I'm just listening to myself. I feel like cleaning my body and putting some of the oils that I need back into my skin, right, and getting rid of some of this old debris and mess from these relationships, okay, and this version of myself that I just want to release and let go. Okay, these spiritual baths are really helping me at this time. Okay, make sure that everything that you do is intentional, guys. Okay, start being more intentional with your life and moments of your life. So while you in that tub, why take a little regular bath, right? Why not be in there, right? Taking a nice spiritual bath or at least a bath where you are saying your affirmations as you allow, right, that debris and that dirt that you've been carrying from the whole day. You know what I'm saying? Why not be a little bit more intentional and speak life into yourself as you are washing yourself? Okay, right? Just add a little bit more sprinkles, all right, to every day going thing. All right? But this wish fulfillment is trying to come in. All right? Your happiness activates demons. The demons are going to be activated because this wish fulfillment is coming in and they can smell it. These people, all right? These people in opposition of your highest good. Okay? They can smell. They can smell that you changing. They can smell that you about to leave this reality. They can smell that you about to leave them behind. Okay? Because they represent a version of you that you don't want to be anymore. So just let them get mad or whatever it is they going to do. Don't entertain them. Okay, it's not worth you getting out of your good old vibration. That's gonna be, 80% responsible for getting into this new reality. Yes, your vibration is gonna be very heavily responsible for how you get into this next phase and how you're gonna start this next phase. So why would you want to start this next era, right? Being bitter, mad, arguing with people. We not doing that. Okay, we gonna get into this next phase intentionally being happy, right? Intentionally smiling. No matter what nobody wants us to do, no matter how much they gonna try to trigger us, we are gonna smile because we already know that we are entering a new era and these people are gonna become a thing of the past. Okay? A lot of these people are mad because they know they're a thing of the past. We got the five of pentacles and the seven of swords. Yeah, somebody's mad that you are improving when it comes to your money. Somebody didn't want this improvement. Okay, somebody wanted you to either always depend on them for someone, or they always wanted you to have lack, okay, to be in poverty for some of you guys. All right, some of you guys have found out how to use the internet and how to start these businesses and how to actually pick yourself up. Okay, I'm hearing like I get paid to exist. Y'all figured out how to get paid just to exist, putting your lives out there, all right, and helping change other people's lives. Okay, somebody done figure out the cheat code, man. All right, how to get out of this poverty, how to become a millionaire. Yeah, social media is creating millionaires, man. There are people on social media who have lots of money, and some of y'all don't know it, okay? Because it ain't none of your daggone business. But there's so many ways to improve your life at this time that we didn't always have. All right? There have been harder times, whether people want to acknowledge it or not. There are more ways to make money. I wish that I could have been doing this back when I was daggone 9, 10 years old. These children are on here scraping up the coins. Could you imagine? I'm an 80s baby, so could you imagine if it's some 80s babies on here? Can you imagine if we had social media the way that they got it today? Man, we would have been scraping it up. You hear me? 10, 11, 12. Forget them daggone, what were they called? Talent shows. Man, we would have been tearing it up. All right, so there's way more opportunities, not only for you, but for your kids. For some of y'all need to realize that the kids are not waiting to be 18 anymore. You better get on creating wealth and allowing your children, okay? And I know some people won't be against this, but the way that the world is going, these kids are going to be competing about who is popular on social media. So if you have not created a space for your child, okay, to at least have a little bit of something on the internet where they make some money, I don't know what to tell you. Because if you paying attention, it's babies with social media accounts making money. Okay, you better wake up and see what's going on around you and stop being old fashioned and update. These kids are making money. Even my dog is over there on TikTok tearing it up. Make sure y'all go follow her too. She needs some more daggone subscribers. Yeah. Lassie over there buying her own daggone food. All right, y'all better stop playing and wake up and take advantage of this era that we are in, where you can use social media before they end it. Y'all know that every time they figure out that we winning, all right, they gonna find a way to kick us down. You better take advantage. Okay, get in your bag. Okay, we got the five of pentacles. Yeah, they didn't want this. They did not want these conditions at your job to be supportive. Somebody did not want to see you thrive. Okay, if this is social media influencing, okay, or creating a platform on social media, somebody did not want to see you get them 1,000 followers, man. Somebody is pissed. All right, that you are popular. All right, yeah. These social media places ain't no different than these jobs that you gotta wake up and drive up to. All right, it's a bunch of clicks. Okay, there's a clique of women. Okay, and some men too that are trying to kick somebody down, man. All right, these people are deceptive. Somebody was being real deceptive, okay, at the workplace, man. Somebody was being real deceptive at some of these jobs, man. All right, they were jealous. I'm seeing like somebody kicked somebody down and lied on them so they wouldn't get that raise, man. Now you sitting in the office, you don't even know what the heck they talking about. All right, because it's a dirty game. All right, that's why you can't be too likable. Okay, when it comes to the chain of commands. Okay, when you start being better than your boss, they gonna find a way to kick you down. You better learn how to play the game. All right, wake up, wake up, wake up. All right. Somebody did not want to see this improvement. I feel like somebody getting a raise anyway. They did all that for nothing. All right, somebody is highly recognized. All right, when it comes to the workplace because you strive. All right, because when you do your job, you take it seriously. Because you always want to be the best at whatever you do, or you don't do it at all. All right, I don't know who this is for. All right, we got obstacles. Yeah, they wanted the daggone obstacles. All right, foundation built. Yeah, somebody mad because someone was trying to build a foundation as far as a platform, a job, a business. All right, and somebody mad that the obstacles. Man, somebody mad that the obstacles. Okay, they didn't work. I was just talking about this earlier, man. This is confirmation. Somebody threw obstacles in your way for somebody. All right? Because they didn't want to see you build this foundation. They didn't want to see you start this job. They didn't want to see you get this house. They didn't want to see you save enough to get that car. They didn't want to see you strive. They didn't want to see you build. Somebody was watching someone build up a foundation and it just irritated their soul. All right, they just did not want to see you make it. Okay, they was throwing all the obstacles and the rocks and hiding their hands for some of them. Okay, they gonna have to get over it, man. Somebody was building a foundation and somebody was throwing the rocks and they was throwing you the very rocks that help you build the daggone foundation. Thank you. Somebody was throwing the lemons and you was making lemonade, man. Okay. When they gonna learn that you are, man, you are a child of the most high. All right. You know who you are. Okay. Why these people playing with you like some obstacles gonna get in your way? Man, you the obstacle. Man, you done been through so much in your life. This ain't nothing. Some of y'all was licking lead paint off the walls. This ain't nothing. Who these people think they are, baby? All right, y'all. Some of y'all done been through some crazy stuff, and these little rocks, man, that tickles. All right, them little rocks just tickling somebody. Who they think they playing with, man? You're quantum leaping into a new energy. Look at this. I was just talking about quantum leaping. Okay, been studying it today, and it's crazy how that's coming out. Let's see what else coming here. Oh, oh, act stupid to win. Well, it is what it is. Some of y'all gotta learn how to act stupid so that you win. You talking too much. You letting the people know how intelligent you are. All right, and it's intimidating your opponent. Okay? Stop letting people know how smart you are. Learn when to expose that and learn when to keep it to yourself. All right, because somebody talking about how intelligent they are and bragging about themselves, it's allowing your enemy to see you coming. All right, so just play dumb. All right, just act like you don't even know what you're doing. Act like you've been licking windows your whole life. All right, this quantum leaping. Somebody is quantum leaping. It says you're quantum leaping into a new energy. Then we just talk about this new window. Okay? We just talked about the new window. It says you've mastered that level of life. Yes, a lot of you guys have mastered this version of yourself. And that's why this window is appearing. Okay, it's because you're leveling up. Okay, and this is confirmation on why the window has appeared for you. It's a new dawn, it's a new era. Okay, you have mastered something in your life, okay, and it's time for you to learn something new, to gain a new skill for some of you guys. All right, like I said, this new version of yourself. Some of you guys are going to go back to school. Some of you guys are going to learn how to be better with your finances, okay? It's time to get back in the classroom. All right, call life and learn something new, a new skill, some new information, so that you can keep leveling your life up, so that ultimately, all right, before you leave this thing, you've learned enough, okay? You've earned enough. Hopefully, you've left something for your kids or your grandkids. All right, don't forget why you here now. Supposed to be leaving the baby something. Don't forget about them. I don't care if you and your family, the older folks get along. Still leave something for them kids. They ain't done nothing to you, okay? Still leave something for them. All right, make sure you ain't leaving it to the dog. Daggone well the dog. All right, can't pay no daggone mortgage. All right, and you got nieces and nephews over there. All right, that needs something, and you gonna leave it to the dolphins and stuff. Y'all ain't right. All right, y'all said F them daggone people. All right. Okay, it says you've mastered that level of life so well that you skipped a whole level or two. You really showed out and mastered your lesson. Some of you guys are quantum leaping. All right. Remember how they let you go from the first grade? Man, if you mastered that first grade good enough, they skipped you on to the third. Somebody going from the first grade to the fourth grade, man. I mean, you aced that thing. You hear what I'm saying? Some of y'all done ace that thing. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Learn your lesson. Stay focused. All right. Somebody is very intelligent. Okay. Quick learner. Fast with it. See, because you've been here before. That's another reason why you skipping some levels, is because some of the stuff you done already been through and mastered in your last life. Okay? We got the Three of Cups and we got the Lovers card, man. Some of y'all done left that old relationship and this new one coming in, man, and you are celebrating. And you're celebrating because this person is everything that last one ain't. Thank you, Lord. All right, this new person is not a reflection of the last one. You learned that daggone lesson, didn't you? All right, you said I refuse to roll over to another headache, baby. I'm hearing you make me want to leave the one I'm with and start a new daggone relationship. All right, you remind me of a girl that I once knew, and that's why the heck I got to get rid of you. Don't nobody want nobody that remind them of something that you left, honey. All right. Somebody said got to go. Okay. For some of y'all, I'm feeling like that. Y'all moved on real fast, didn't you? Oh, said the ink ain't even dry, baby, up on the daggone thing. All right. Let that divorce go through, baby, before you pop out. Somebody going through a daggone divorce and already pregnant by somebody else. Well, ain't that something? Daggone divorce started last week. You pregnant already? God dang. What in the world is going on? You got to let it dry, baby. All right, let the ink drop on that thing and stop playing with it. All right, yeah, but some of y'all are celebrating. Okay, like I said, there's somebody about to have a baby girl, or they expecting a baby girl. Okay, and there's a celebration, baby showers. I'm seeing weddings. Okay, a lot of birthdays happening. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let's get a little clarity on the celebration. Yeah, somebody. It's like because somebody left this relationship that didn't serve them any good. It's like you surrounded by love now for somebody. Yeah, it's like the relationship for somebody, it blocked people that really, really love them. Okay, they may have changed your mind about people that love you. And now, since the relationship is done, it's like you're surrounded by real love and people that you haven't seen in a long time. Okay, or that you weren't speaking with because this person that you were with, okay, they had you changing your mind about people who really loved you. Okay, we got they are fighting over money. I did get Mexican descent, so I don't know if some of y'all got Mexican family, but they fighting over money. I said Aliba Aliba. All right, don't be over there fighting over that daggone money with the Mexicans, man. Y'all a mess. What is going on? Somebody fighting over money. It says before you become as destructive as your enemies that use their powers for bad, just simply remove yourself from their energy. If someone is making you feel negative, you have the power to cut them out of your energy. Be the bigger person. Somebody is being called, all right, to be the bigger person in a situation. All right, there is someone for some of you guys that is of Mexican descent, okay, that may be fighting over money. And like I said, that's some of you guys, all right, but there's definitely a fight over money, all right. People are fighting over money, okay. We got friends and family defend you, all right, and we got bling bling. Every time I come around the city, bling bling, money on the way. I told y'all money is going to be attached to this new experience. Okay, so make sure that you keep your vibrations high. Get people who don't mean you no daggone good about your energy. Not only because, right, your vibration matters, but because you don't want them to attach to this money. You do not want them to block this money, okay? Because I feel like if your ancestors are sending you this money and it's like an inheritance or something really big, your ancestors gonna block it, baby, because they not gonna have people in your energy that could take it or tamper with it. Okay, some of you guys are gonna be getting this money so that you can buy that land that you need to buy or do something that pushes the family forward. Okay, and it's not gonna attach to you with these people who got their hands out that's gonna ruin it. Okay, so make sure that you got positive people around you who are not money hungry. Okay, who are not do not have their knives out, their teeth out, ready to bite and just take everything from you. Okay, this could be family and friends. It could be lovers. Okay, it could be anybody. The daggone dog could be trying to take the money. Because I know my dog took my $20 and went in the cage with it and was biting it up. I said, what the heck is wrong with you? I said, Lassie, you done lost your daggone mind, ain't you? All right, that was supposed to buy that gravy train. What in the world is going on up in here? Yeah, so, the friends and family are going to come in. I don't know why the friends and family are coming in to defend you, though. Let's see what's going on. All right, like I said, people, we got Eight of Pentacles, even more money, man. Okay, even more money. We got cozy, man. Cozy, man. All right, why is the family and friends coming in? Because I feel like there's a fight over money. Yep, I feel like there's a fight over money, man, or there's about to be a fight over money. Okay, so depending on what timeline that you are on, you may not be experiencing it yet. Sometimes it takes a couple of days or a week for some of this stuff to come in. All right? But most of the time, I'm telling you, I be ahead of the game. All right? Yeah, this money coming, man. Okay? This money coming. And the people are going to be fighting over it. I'm telling you. For some of you guys, it's going to be like somebody going to pass on and leave this money. Okay? And that's why it's going to be fighting over this money. So if this person If somebody is sick and you know that it's gonna end and them leaving this world and you don't got them papers in check, you need to go ahead and create a will or a trust. Have them people sign that stuff so you're not fighting with these people over this house, over this money. Okay, if you know there's a chance that there's going to be a fight over this house or this money, okay, when grandma or whoever pass on, then you need to go ahead and get grandma to get a trust together. Okay, so she can put the house in the trust for you, and then there's no fussing over it. You need to get somebody need to get their legal documents in order when it comes to family and this money. You know how it is when people pass on. Don't even think that it cannot happen that way. I'm telling you, it's going to happen that way. All right, the energy is already in the air for anything that is attached to material comfort that's trying to come in for you. The bums are waiting. Okay, we got bums activated and faking love. We got bums activated in reverse and faking love. There's something that's going to be coming. Okay, there's somebody that's going to try to fake love. Okay, and I'm going to tell you this, it's going to be somebody. Okay, because what I'm feeling like is there's going to be a circumstance where money even is going to be attached to this experience where they got to fake this love. Okay, and I'm telling you, you going to know that it's fake love because they going to start acting like they love you and they never did. I said if your mama never loved you but all of a sudden she kissing and hugging you, baby, this daggone money trying to come in. You hear what I'm saying? Faking the love because they can smell the coins. All right? Faking the love. All right? Faking the love because they can smell the money. The bums are activating. All right, how you doing, baby? How y'all doing? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Turn your notifications on. The bums are activating, y'all. I'm telling you. Make sure you look at my last video. The bums are activating. It was a bunch of knives out, y'all. All right, the people are deceptive. Look, it was in reverse last reading. Now it just say deception. It ain't in reverse no daggone more. All right? Shoot, they already acting a fool. You hear me? The bums are activating. People dying. They leaving. They ain't got no wills and no trust. And the people is fighting. The bums are, man, they coming out of all the corners, man. They done dropped the change cup, baby. I'm telling you, these daggone people, man, they about to act stupid over this new. Let me tell you something. When this new window is opening, this new dawn is trying to come in. The people can smell the opportunities for you because you have already been working on yourself, because you already know what your purpose is. And I know a lot of you guys aren't even motivated by other people's money. I know I'm not. I just want what's mine, baby. But see, these not the type of people like that. Okay? These the type of people, they are bums. What do bums want? Everybody else daggone money. I said bums want everybody else's money. That's all they do is ask you, do you got some daggone change? You be like, where's your change? All right, where in the world is your change at? Can I get $1? Yeah. All right, try asking the bum for some money and see what happens. They gonna fall out like they can't hear you. Yeah, I asked the bum for some money one day. He said, now you know I ain't got nothing. What you mean I know you ain't got nothing? You been out here all daggone day with this car. All right, and I can hear the change in your pocket, but you empty it once I got over here. Let me hold $3 up on you, baby. All right. Don't never want to get nobody nothing but want everybody else daggone money. All right, at a nerve to be asking me for something but had change for $20. If you don't get out my face, had a nerve to pull out a big knot of daggone dollars. All right, to give me change. Ain't this a mess? But then act like they ain't got nothing. This a mess. The bums are out here, y'all. And let me tell you something. They come in many, many, many forms. You understand what I'm saying? They come as squatters. Okay. They come as working people. See, bum is a mentality. You understand what I'm saying? Bum is a mentality. And the bums are activating. And they're also faking love because they need some daggone money and they know you about to get it. All right? Let them daggone bums get on. All right? Some of them, if you a celebrity, the bums are trying to sell you information for money. Yeah, they trying to go over there to TMZ and sell pictures of you wiping your butt when you was 3. I mean, it's just ridiculous the things that they would do for the money, man. All right, trying to sell news that it's crazy the things that these people be trying to sell. All right, yeah, I'm gonna sell you the first piece of chewing gum they ever chewed. It's like, get a daggone life, man. All right, this can't be real, and people will actually buy it, man. Buy somebody chewing gum all because you obsessed. It's a daggone mess. Well, I got some chewing gum. Y'all want to buy it? All right, got my first tooth on it too. That should be an extra 300. All right. Anyway, we got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. We got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah, they want this instability. The bombs are coming in. The bombs. They coming in to cause instability. Okay. I said the bombs. All right, they are activating and they trying to come in faking love. You know I mean that when I ran you over with that call, man. It's all love. Family over everything. How that kneecap doing that I crushed? No, you ain't coming back in, man. All right, they coming in with the fake apologies. Okay, the fake love that caused this instability. Okay, now you see how I said instability and money. Okay, so that means that your money gonna be stable. Did you peep what I said? Your money is gonna be stable. You understand what I'm saying? Because this money coming in to create a more stable situation for you. But they gonna come in and they gonna cause instability. Okay, see, because they know that you got that good old heart. You know what I'm saying? They know for some of y'all that y'all got that good old heart. You empathetic. You're a family oriented person for some of y'all. Some of y'all said F them. And I'm down for whatever you down for. See where I'm going with it? But they coming in. Their purpose is to create an instability and an imbalance in your money. Okay, they want you disorganized. They want you to waste it on. All right? Yeah, the people want you to waste your money on them. All right? They ultimately want to see you sad, down, and out. Okay, they want you in debt to make unwise decisions. And once you spend all this money that your ancestors or your hard work has created, I'm telling you, they're going to be nowhere to be daggone found. Because once the money gone, the fake love is gone with it. I'm telling you now. So stop buying fake love, y'all, and keep your money. I said stop buying that fake love from these bums. Okay? Stop buying love. Okay? Go ahead and heal that trauma, that childhood wound, or whatever it is. Stop buying that fake love that disappears when you ain't got no money. All right? And keep your money and kick the bums out. All right? Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition gonna tell you they coming in. I said your intuition is gonna tell you that the bombs, all right, are coming in to get the money. All right, don't be a fool. Okay, some of y'all ain't even gonna be able to touch the money the moment that the ancestors smell wild Irish rose on these bums' lips and they in your energy. The ancestors gonna keep that daggone money. I'm telling you because they already know what they coming in for. So don't play yourself, all right? If you know you got a good heart and you got a problem with saying no, this is the time to work on it. This is the time to start practicing. All right? I like to say no with my lips chapped. I really mean it. All right? I like to say no. See where I'm going with it? No. It's a no, no, no. See where I'm going with it? So let the bums stay out of your energy. Okay, you already know what they coming in for. Don't say I ain't told you now. All right, see, because people like to say I ain't told them. Then I got to pull up the video where I had told them, and then they ain't got nothing to say. See where I'm going with it? I'm telling you now that the motive is to create debt for you. Okay? They're going to create debt while your ancestors giving you the money to create wealth. You see how that works? Because for every version of yourself that is, right? For every vibration that there is energetically, there's always going to be something in opposition to it. So every time that money comes in, there's always somebody coming in to take the mess, man. I said, don't you know how you get that raise on your check, then the insurance price go up? Yeah, it's like that. When this generational wealth or something you've been working hard on, you about to get that payout. Okay, when it's about to come in, all right, then the people who want to take it come in. And if you ain't smart enough to understand that that's why these people showing up, you gonna fall for the okie doke. Then you be sitting there, well, where my money at? I've been doing it. You didn't gave it away, you big dummy. What you mean where your money at? You had the daggone money. All right, you had more than enough money to do what it is that you wanted to do. You chose to give your money away. And so don't be sitting there acting like the ancestors, God, the Most High, or your higher self don't be giving you that daggone money. When you get it, you give it to other people. That's why they got it and you don't. You over there helping people who are very grown and capable of doing for themselves. Okay? So this time, you gonna listen. All right? This time you gonna say what? No. This time you gonna get your blessings and you gonna use them for what they intended for that can push your life forward. Some of y'all had suitcases of money that your kids could be living off of or had a good head start and you done gave it to your baby daddy and his mama and them. You done took the kid's future and then blew it on the baby daddy that ain't got a daggone future. You gotta make it make sense, man. All right, so open your eyes and understand that this new version of you for somebody has got to be able to say no. You got to be able to put your purpose first and what you need for you and your family first. All right, and even when it comes to family, you know daggone well that they don't need what you trying to get them. All right. Now they too good for stuff. Now they can't go down to Outback. They got to go to Ruth's Chris. All right. And ain't even got no teeth to chew any of the steaks. So what does it really matter, man? All right. Stay focused. All right. Somebody is being told to stay focused, man. Listen to your intuition and play it smart. When this money come in, don't even tell nobody about it. Because you already know what it is. You understand? You already know they going to get on the phone. They going to tell Cousin Patrick. All right, cousin Patrick gonna call Aunt Susie, and it's gonna be a daggone mess. Keep it to yourself. Sit with this money and see what you need to be using it for. All right, I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's coming for a reason. All right, it's coming to accelerate your life, to put you in a lifestyle of comfort. All right. Look, declare and decree. Didn't I tell y'all do a declare or decree? I declare and decree all insecurities that keep me stuck or cause stagnant energy are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Write that down on a piece of paper and burn it. I reclaim my inheritance, birthright, and sovereignty in spirit and in flesh. These are things y'all need to be saying, writing down, and burning them. Okay, I need to write this down myself. I'm gonna keep that. When we got narrator, I'm gonna pull two more, then I'm gonna get up out of here. We got secret lover is exposed though. Oh my. I said secret lover is exposed. Who got a secret lover under the covers, baby? Somebody about to be exposed for having a secret lover. Yeah, I feel like a lot of exposure is coming in, guys, because this money trying to come in. Okay, listen, whatever this timeline is that you about to access, okay, you need people around you that you trust. Okay, it's feeling like you need people around you that you trust and people around you who will not use you. Okay, so people with bad intentions that want to use you for money, okay, or just could be a negative impact on your higher self, they about to be exposed. Somebody about to find out that there's a secret level. Okay, look, your ancestors are being blocked from your intuition because you don't trust it. Didn't I say that some of y'all don't trust your daggone intuition? You want to know why? Because you looking for somebody else to tell you what you already daggone know. Start listening to your daggone self and stop trading your intuition for somebody else's. Okay, start asking yourself questions. This is how you build that trust with your intuition. Start asking yourself questions and trusting the answer. All right? Ask yourself something that you usually ask everybody else. Take your answer and make the decision with the answer that you give yourself. That's a good way to start. And listen to yourself. So, you know that voice just ain't there for no reason. You do know that, right? I hope you understand that. The voice and the intuition ain't just there for no reason. You came into this world with it. Everybody has it for a reason. You're not the only one. All right, I got one too, by the way. You want to know why everyone got one? Because everybody need it. Okay? Same way everybody got legs unless something happened, but you know, everybody generally comes in here with arms and legs because we need them. It's the same thing with your intuition. Okay, trust yourself more so that you can accelerate through life. We got narrator. You are the narrator. Somebody need to hear this. You are the narrator. Ask yourself, am I the narrator of my story or I'm living out what somebody want me to do? Okay, am I in a career path that my mama want me in, or is this something I want to do? All right, and then figure out how to make the changes to be happy in your own life. Now, if mama wanted you to be a doctor and she just put you in course with what you are happy with, that's one thing. But if you being a doctor isn't what you're supposed to be doing, you need to figure out how to be a doctor and to also entertain the version of yourself that you like. Okay, are you the narrator? That's a question you need to ask yourself. Am I the narrator of my story, or is somebody else's ideas and intuition and feelings navigating my life? All right, it's the Shenita frequency. I'm sending you guys love and prosperity. Okay, make sure that you are rehearsing this new phase of your life. Okay, if you are confused about this next phase, sit with yourself, meditate, okay, and ask yourself the questions. Okay, get by yourself somewhere where you can't hear nobody or nothing outside of you, and truly place your awareness on yourself, and the answers will come. All right? I'm sending you guys love and prosperity, and I'm going to see you in the next reading. Okay? Make sure your notifications are on. Good night. Bye bye.